All right, so we've made it to the end of this section or unit, and it's now time for us to get set up so we can actually move on and start doing stuff with code. So there are just a couple of tools that I'll be using in this course, and I'll definitely recommend that you use as well. They are cross-platform, whether you are on Windows machine or a Mac or something else, and they are free. You don't have to use these. You can use any alternative that you like if you are already used to coding. But the first one is going to be Chrome, the web browser, or Google Chrome. I highly recommend that you use it if you are comfortable using another browser, like you prefer Edge or Internet Explorer or Firefox or Safari or something else. That's totally fine. But the tools that I'll be using later on, the developer tools specifically that we use to inspect and understand and debug code, are specific to Chrome. Now, there are analogs in other browsers, but I definitely recommend you use Chrome. You can use Firefox as a backup option, but definitely Chrome is going to be the smoothest experience. So go ahead and download that. It's nice and easy. Just enter in your browser google.com/Chrome, or just, in your search bar, just put download Google Chrome. Then download Chrome. I'll allow that to open up. I verify all of that stuff. And again, the reason we are using Chrome is that it's pretty much the standard with developers these days. You can definitely use other browsers. Firefox, as I mentioned, is popular too, but Chrome is the most popular. Let's put it that way. All right, so we'll open it up, make sure it works. Yes, open, and here we go. We've got Chrome open. Congratulations to us. So the next tool that I definitely recommend you install is VS Code, which is a text editor. Visual Studio Code is the full name. It's put out by Microsoft, of all companies. Over the years, I have changed the editor that I use a couple of times. I used to use Sublime Text before. These days, VS Code is far and away the best free option. It is very powerful, especially given the community built around it. Lots of updates, lots of fun extensions and useful extensions. VS Code is just an editor. It's where we'll be writing our code throughout the course. So we could write text documents in VS Code if you wanted to. You could write Python code, JavaScript code, HTML, CSS, and so on. That's exactly how we'll be using it. So go ahead and download this. You can use another editor if you have one you prefer. But once again, some of the shortcuts and the extensions I'll be using are specific to VS Code. So for the best experience, use VS Code. So I'm going to download that as well, and I actually am on a brand new computer here. I just bought this, so I don't have any of this installed. I might still switch to my HP later on, but usually I have to fake it and pretend I'm installing things that I've already installed when I'm one-on-one with the student. But I'm actually going through the process just like you might be as I'm recording this. Okay, so here is VS Studio Code, or VS Code, or Visual Studio Code. And in the next video, I'll talk a bit about customizing the appearance. If you are interested, I can change these. I'll change some of the settings at least. So I'll cover that in the next video, but for now, I'll just show you the basic workflow.